What's going on, guys? Wife Lawn Service here, back with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing the Echo SRM-225. Here I have a 2016 model and a 2017 model. So as you can tell already, I like them enough that I have two, but with that, let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with my 2016 model. Now, both of these actually have the same specs, 2016, 2017. The only difference that I've noticed so far is the handles and also spitting out oil, which I will get to later on in the video. So, start off the specs with them. They have a 21.2 cc engine with a 14.2 fluid ounce gas tank, which is on the bottom here. And it's very easy to fill because it's pointed up, so it's very convenient for filling. The shaft length is 59 inches. It has the I-30 starting system. It'll fire right up. You hear that? It's gotta warm up. I mean, it hasn't been started in like a week. So that's how easy it is to start it. And it's like that for both of them. I actually think the 2017 is a little easier, but we've been using 2016 really hard all year for like 34 jobs that we have, 34 lawns I should say. And some of them are like 2.5, 3 acre properties. So it's been worked pretty hard. Now, these have plenty of power, especially considering their weight, because they're only 11.2 pounds, and they are ridiculously light. Now, throughout the day, because how small I am, they tend to feel a little bit heavier, but at first it feels very light, and it still is light compared to other weed whackers that I have used in the past. And now, these are not super crazy powerful. They are great for trimming, like if you edge every week or every other week at a property around flower beds and different things like that, for example, it's fine. But if you want to tackle weeds, like these are flowers, but if you want to tackle weeds like this could probably do it, depending on how thick the stem is, but it would really bog down a lot. So if you're looking to do stuff like that, I would get the 230, the Echo SRM-230, or even the 2620, I think it's called. The 2620 is a beast. Definitely would recommend that for like brush cutting jobs, I should say. But if you're using it just to edge and stuff, and I edge sidewalks with it as well, the 25 works absolutely fine, the 225. Now, the reason I picked the Echo is because the feed head is fantastic. I am able to load the string back in this in like a minute, and it's so much more convenient than the steel that I had previously had. My dad's steel, which I used, I did not like that, so I ended up buying a Troy-Bilt, and I used the Troy-Bilt for 2 years, and it worked very well for me. However, now that I have an Echo, I will never go back to Troy-Bilt or steel. I mean, maybe for backpack blowers, I might look for steel, but for weed whacker purposes, I'm sticking with Echo. And the reason I bought this is the warranty. There's a 5-year homeowner warranty and a 2-year commercial. And that's fantastic that they're willing to cover their products for so long. Now, I have had a problem with the 2016 one, where if it's running, the string will get sucked back in, and I keep having that issue, and it is right here. Go close. That screw right here, it needed to be loosened. It was idling a little too fast from the factory, so the string would get sucked back in. And this wasn't when I first bought it. It actually didn't happen until about a month and a half of use. And then it started to suck the string right back in. So all I had to do was turn this bolt here to loosen it, and it kind of slowed the idle down, and so the clutch was able to engage. And as you can see, I'll start it up for you, and you can see when it runs, the string is not supposed to spin. If it does spin, you need to loosen that bolt. That might help. See, it's running, but it's not spinning. It'll spin, and you let go of the gas, and it stops spinning. Now that is what you want. So if you have the same problem as me and the string is getting sucked back in, all you have to do is loosen the idle screw. It's the only adjustable one there is on it. And now the difference between 2016 and 2017 is the handle here. This one's more, 2016 is more of a foam handle, Both are flexible, which is awesome for the vibrations of it. And then the 2017 is not so much foam. It's more of like a rubber handle, still extremely flexible, but it's more rubberized. I think it's a little more durable too. I can see that over time, the foam one might start to tear, whereas this one will stay, in better shape and condition and whatnot. Now, you're supposed to run these full power for 5 minutes every hour to prevent oil from spitting. I haven't done that because I don't like to do that. And as you can see, there's a little bit of oil there, but it's not a big deal with the 2017. Whereas with the 2016 in my case, look at that muffler. Look at all that oil. And it caked. It's coming out the front here, and it runs down the bottom as well. So that was an issue for me. They said that it's because I wasn't doing the full speed for 5 minutes every hour. And on the 2017 model, which I got, I've been testing it, and I have not done the full speed thing, and I haven't had the same problem. So it might be 2016s, or it might just be this one that's having that oil issue this bad, because the other one's doing it as well, but it's very minimal, whereas this one just leaks it everywhere if you're not doing that. So that's the one thing I don't like about that. However, this one's fine. The air filters are extremely easy to access. They are right back under here. Just twist this off. And then right under, you can see it's loosening up. Right under here is where the air filter is. It's a foam filter, so you can wash it out and reuse it. Spark plug is right here. And then you have your run, turn off switch. Now, what I like about the Steels is when you turn it on to run, or when you turn it off, it'll automatically just switch back onto the run. Whereas this one, if you turn it off, it'll stay off, so you might forget about it and pull and try to start it, and it just won't start. And then you realize 10 minutes later, crap, I didn't turn it on the run position. That's happened countless amount of times. And then I also want to show you as well, I love how the Echoes, they still have a guard on them, but they are very small in comparison to Steel. The gap here is not too bad. See if I can give you guys a good look at that. Right in here is very small, so grass doesn't get stuck in there very bad at all. And now the string I'm using is Ugly Line, 0.95. I will link it in the description below because it is some excellent string. Very cheap. I think I got 320 feet of it for 15 bucks. And it is super thick and durable. It has little rivets in it to help with cutting through stuff. And it's amazing. I think I'll probably keep using Ugly Line. And I think that's about it. So that was my review on the Echo SRM-225. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other video. I did a review on WorkTunes headset. I will link them down here and right here. So click on that video to watch that. And again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.